In the human world, war is often seen as a product of civilization, but what if it isn't? What if war, not just conflict, but organized strategic warfare, exists far beyond the reach of human politics and culture? Some animals wage battles that rival our own in scale and strategy, from swarming ants that lay siege to rival colonies, to chimpanzee gangs launching deadly stealth missions. Today we ask, why do some animals go to war? And why do others never even lift a claw? Welcome to Lazy Animal. Sit back and relax, and I will tell you a story. Let's dive right into today's video. Nature is full of violence. Predators chasing prey, territorial disputes, dominance fights. But war is different. War is organized. It involves planning, cooperation, and an understanding of allies and enemies. It requires a level of social coordination not commonly found in nature, and yet it appears again and again across species. Take ants, for example. Some ant species are natural-born warriors. The African driver ants, or Doralus, march by the millions. They don't just hunt, they invade. They send out scouts to identify weaknesses in neighboring colonies. If the conditions are right, they unleash an assault, overwhelming their rivals with sheer numbers. They kill, they take larvae, they retreat in order. It's not chaos, it's a military campaign. Their weapons aren't guns or tanks. But make no mistake, the principles are the same. And ants aren't alone. Among primates, chimpanzees are arguably the most notorious for their aggressive strategies. A group of males can quietly enter another territory, isolate an individual, and beat them to death. These are not random scuffles, they're calculated. Over time, an entire rival community can vanish. This is not only about territory. It is about power, dominance, and genetic legacy. The list of animals that engage in warlike behavior extends beyond ants and apes. Dolphins, intelligent and highly social, also form alliances and will engage in violent clashes with rival groups. It's warfare over reproduction. Baboons have been documented raiding neighboring troops, often attacking infants and females to destabilize rival groups. Meerkats conduct lethal raids. Even birds, such as the acorn woodpecker, can band together to oust invaders from tree colonies, battling in large skirmishes. But then we have the pacifists. Bonobos, close relatives of chimpanzees, have the same cognitive potential, but a radically different culture. They handle tension with grooming, food sharing, and sexual behavior. Elephants, too, with their extraordinary memory and intelligence, live in cooperative societies. Elephant herds seldom engage in the kind of organized violence seen in other social animals. Instead, their societies are built on kinship, teaching, and empathy. Why such a contrast? The answer lies in environment, evolution, and need. Some animals benefit more from cooperation than competition. In those worlds, peace wins. And now, we must turn the mirror inward. We are animals too, evolved over millions of years, shaped by the same natural forces that mold every other species on this planet. So why do we go to war? Throughout history, humans have fought over territory, over power, over resources. From tribal disputes to world wars, organized violence has followed us across every continent. Just like the chimpanzees, we patrol borders, form alliances, and strike when we believe the odds are in our favor. But humans are also the species that builds hospitals, that rushes into danger to save strangers. We are, in many ways, the most violent and the most compassionate creatures on Earth. The reason lies in our evolutionary history. Cooperation, not just aggression, has shaped who we are. We evolved both tendencies, the war maker and the peacemaker. In our darkest moments, we resemble the most aggressive parts of the animal world. That in our brightest, we surpass it. We collaborate on scales no other species can match. Building civilizations, solving global challenges, exploring space. The duality within us is nature's most powerful contradiction, a species capable of war, but evolved for cooperation. Perhaps our greatest challenge is choosing which side of that nature we feed. To understand the roots of war, we must look through evolution's lens. War, for all its horrors, is often a highly effective way of increasing access to resources, territory, food, mates. In the evolutionary arms race, war becomes a strategy for genetic success. Those who dominate pass on more of their genes. Those who lose vanish. But there's a catch. War is costly. It requires energy, risk, and time, so it only evolves under the right conditions. Solitary animals like jaguars or leopards don't wage war. They have nothing to gain from it. They compete, but they don't organize. War is an evolutionary niche. It emerges in species where the benefit of group success outweighs the cost to the individual. Looking across the animal kingdom, one truth becomes clear. War is not uniquely human, nor is peace. Both are ancient strategies, deeply rooted in the fabric of life. We are not the only species to organize, to invade, to dominate. But neither are we the only ones capable of love, care, and restraint. Peace is not weakness. In the right context, it is the ultimate evolutionary advantage. In the end, war may be part of nature, but peace is the revolution. That is all for today. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.